one high and far. That was picked off by an injured member of the Bulls, Larry Christmasday. Phil Jackson feels that he can still, from time to time, turn on the press against the Knicks.
Well, they feel the Knicks get rattled, and they used to were so successful with it back in the Horace Grant, Pippen, and Jordan years. And normally that's why Anthony Mason is so important to have on the floor. He handles the ball so well. That ball just slipped out of Oakley's hand.
Kukoc isolated against Oakley, who was able to slam it away. That leaves 4 on the shot clock.
Oakley has Patrick Ewing there, but Patrick Ewing on a rather sizable ladder would have been able to deal with that one. It just slipped out of his hand.
It would have needed a Harold Carmichael type leaping catch. Scottie Pippen and Charles Oakley battling for the ball. Oakley got to it and was out of bounds. And he and Scottie again involved in a conversation. Nice play, Charles, catching it but 1 foot out of bounds.
That was a friendly discussion.
Yes. The Knicks and the Bulls tied at 71 with 2:35 to go in the third. Kukoc for Pippen for 3. Rebound Ewing. Crosses down to Mason. Anthony Mason with a good move over Pete Myers. The Knicks lead 73-71.
And a touchdown pass from Ewing. The Knicks had a lot of success with it against the Cleveland Cavaliers on Thursday, primarily with Oakley throwing a long pass to either Mason or Charles Smith, with the Knicks releasing on the jump shot to get some easy hoops.
Mason switching off to Armstrong.
2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
And a tripping foul called on Starks. John Starks very close to an explosion and then able to catch himself.
And now just a little smile on the part of John, as really it was not a friendly smile, as he's upset that he is coming out of the ballgame right now in favor of Hubert Davis because of his 14th foul. He understands that, but John has had problems picking up these fouls. His normal tough, aggressive defense always involved being very handsy, pushing, shoving, using the leg from time to time, and he is not adjusting as well here with the leg stuck out and the little grip on Pete Myers. Clearly a foul, but this has happened to John Starks throughout this whole year. Pat Riley not upset with John Starks there. He is upset with the official.
So 4 apiece on Starks, Harper, and Smith. Pete Myers has given this club a lift off the bench. He has 8 points, and he's tied the game 73. Here's pressure again. Anthony and Davis now in the backcourt. Ewing, Mason, and Oakley up front. Anthony for 3. One down by Oakley.
Well, the Bulls are plugging the lane now when the ball goes inside to Patrick Ewing and the double team happens. They're blocking off that lane cut, and the only pass Patrick has, or what he thinks he has right now, is the pass back out to the corner.
Ewing double team. Not a good shot. He forced it. Myers try to hit Pippen on the hop. And the ball goes back to New York.
And normally you want to bounce pass in that situation, but that wasn't going to work. That was too hot to handle. Scottie just signaled to Pete Myers, get that one up in the air. Let me try to alley-oop dunk that thing. They understood each other.
A steal by Pippen. Pippen all the way. And he hits. Plus the foul. Well, in this situation, to commit a foul, you want to do it with enough steam to not allow the shot. Hubert Davis called for the foul, but did not prevent the shot by Pippen.
Well, you know, Hubert Davis is carrying that soft label defensively, that he is not physical enough, and I'm sure that's on his mind here. He wants to try to get the arms of Pippen from getting up in the square, but really doesn't do it hard enough. We saw a play early on in the first half where Derek Harper didn't even seem to hit Pippen as hard, but he kept him from making the layup. Unfortunately for Hubert Davis, when you're going bad, those are the things that happen to you.
That steal by Pippen is 5th of the game. Not able to convert for the 3-point play, but he's given the Bulls a 75-73 lead. Steve Kerr has checked back in. So Kerr and Armstrong at the guards. Just under 1 minute left in the third. Oakley. Here comes Armstrong. B.J. Armstrong. 11 points for B.J. And the Bulls with their biggest lead the game, a margin of 4.
And the crowd is into it now, but it's always going to take the Bulls to get them involved. They're not going to cheer for nothing.
Ewing. Armstrong tried to go round behind the back and then got it to Pippen. Gilbert Davis with the rebound, and we now have 15 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm told that this is the most enthusiastic that this crowd here at the United Center has been all season. Anthony fires. Four Knicks shooting here in the final minutes of the quarter. That's the end of the third. Scottie Pippen lifting the Bulls. 24 points in all, 9 rebounds and 5 steals. The Bulls by 4 after 3 here in Chicago. Santa Claus as we head to the fourth quarter with the Chicago Bulls trying to make it 6 straight on Christmas Day. They lead the New York Knicks 77-73. The Knicks with an 18-point third quarter. Shot 8 of 17 from the field in the third. Chicago with a hot start in the third and finished 7 of 19. A 15-2 run, though, by Chicago to end the quarter to take the 4-point lead. Scottie Pippen guarded by Anthony Mason. Shot clock at 1. And a foul is called. Nolan Fine with the call against Anthony Mason. That is his third.
Well, as so often happens, Scottie Pippen winds up with the ball with the shot clock winding down. There's about 3 seconds to go here. Knows he has to get it up quickly. Uses the left hand. Forced that way by Anthony Mason, who actually played good defense on the play. He's very unhappy with the call, but one of the reasons why Scottie Pippen's shooting percentage is always down a little bit more because he's that kind of player. When the triangle offense breaks down where a shot hasn't appeared and now you're under that 6-5 second area, he has to find a way to invent a shot.
26 for Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 6. Again, the Bulls looking to trap. Walker thought he was fouled by Wellington. Walker and Davis at the guards. Ewing, Oakley, Mason up front. Davis not able to hit. Rare drive for Gilbert Davis.
But a good idea why right now the post game is not working. The Bulls do not have a shot blocker in there right now other than maybe Scottie Pippen. They should want to drive the ball to the basket, take it strong, force the Bulls to foul them because they're not going to block a lot of shots.
Again, the shot clock running down. It's at 2. Pippen lost it. Harper all the way. Back comes Pippen. Davis and Mason cut him off. And Myers lost it. Substitutions for the Knicks. John Starks and Charles Smith replaced Gilbert Davis and Charles Oakley. Oakley with 18 points, but only 3 rebounds. The Knicks with a 4-game losing streak. The last time they lost 5 in a row was November of 1990. They lost 4 straight last February. The loss in Phoenix, you may recall, as Ewing is able to get off a turnaround jump shot, and it leads to the 3-on-2. Myers called for a charge. Offensive foul on Pete Myers. Remember, the Knicks lost in Phoenix, and then Pat Riley took the team on that secret flight to Reno, Nevada before heading to Sacramento, and then they went on to win 15 straight.
Are you intimating that the players might be thinking they might get a vacation after this?
No, I don't think so. I did ask Pat, are there any secret trips planned? And instead he's mulling it over. Might be a surprise. Scottie Pippen rebounding the John Starks miss.
New York had 4 offensive rebounds in the first quarter, consciously going to the glass. They've had 1 since.
Kukoc off the fake, and he lost it. Another opportunity for the Knicks. Mason down the left wing side. Went to the left hand. What a move by Anthony Mason, and a technical foul has been called against the Knicks. And apparently John Starks has been ejected.